unfold. Let me now go across to our full panel. Joining us, Guru Prakash Paswan, National Spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Sunil Singh, National Spokesperson of the JDU, Professor Subodh Mehta is Spokesperson of the RJD, Shantanu Sen, former Joint Director in the CBI, and Naveen Upadhyay, Executive Editor of the Pioneer newspaper. Guru Prakash Paswan, let me start with you first. The JDU, the RJD are all questioning the timing of these raids. On the day that the government had to face the trust vote, is it coincidental that the CBI raids in 25 places that too?
Zaka, in your initial remarks, you have made things clear. You have said it very categorically that this is not a new case. The case was initiated in 2017. The charge sheet was filed in 2018. So there is no question of the timing. And as it is, we know that they have a very strong presence. They have 164 MLAs in the House of 224. So there is absolutely no question with respect to timing. Point number one, which is very clear. Another point which I would like to clear is that the relationship between CBI and Lalu Prasad Yadav, it is not a new relationship. Is it the first time that CBI is making raids in Lalu Prasad Yadav's property? Absolutely not. The first raid that happened in the premises of Lalu Prasad Yadav, it happened during the Prime Ministership of Deve Gowda. So this is a very old story. This is not a new story. And likewise, you have mentioned that CBI has alleged that there are properties, more than 7 properties in key areas of Patna, in lieu of which 12 people were appointed in the Group D category. I want only one explanation from the representative of the Rashtriya Janata Dal. Who is the owner of this property? If there was no exchange, if there was no quid pro quo, then where is the question? There is an absolute involvement of Rashtriya Janata Dal. People were given jobs in lieu of land.
Let me ask Professor Subodh Mehta of the RJD. He's part of the panel this evening. Professor Subodh Mehta, simple question. Whose property are these 7 properties? And on the question of timing, as Guru Prakash Paswan says, this is not a new case. This was back to the tenure of Lalu Prasad Yadav as Railway Minister between 2004 and 9. The case came to light in 2017. To say that raids happened today in 2022 just because the trust vote was happening, that is mere coincidence.
See, this is a frustration that is visible now by using these institutions. These institutions, they have used it in last 8 years almost 3,000 times against the opposition leader. And Lalu Prasad is no exception at all. Look what the Prakash is saying, the BJP spokesperson. He knows everything. CBI, what he says that this plot belonged to him, that plot belonged to whom, X and Y and Z, everything, even the plot number he knows. If he knows each and everything, then why they have gone for a raid? Why the ED has gone for a raid instead of arresting them?
No, Professor Subodh Mehta, already Bhola Singh Yadav, former OSD to Lalu Yadav, is under arrest. The others will be arrested after they are brought in for questioning, and if they are not cooperating in the investigation, they'll also be arrested. To say no arrests have happened is not correct.
See, the arrest and what you are talking about is 2 different things. You are giving the names of the properties. Even CBI, if knows those properties, they should come forward and tell to the people that these are the properties, then why they are not taking actions, why they are going for a raid every month. Last month also there was a raid. So this is a total frustration, Prakashji, and you are an educated person, you must know that even the British Empire, who has a huge power, whose son never is to set, even those British Empire could not establish a permanent Raj in Bihar, Jharkhand, and Orissa and West Bengal.
So, ये क्या बात हुई? I mean, BJP is an elected party. Some people have elected them. Some people do not like them. जैसे कि आपकी पार्टी है, it's an elected party है. British Raj से compare करने की क्या जरूरत है? No, anyway, let me ask Dr. Sunil Singh. No, the point is everything cannot be linked to politics. Everything can't be कि Mahagathbandhan की सरकार आ गई, therefore BJP is doing this. Point is, Dr. Sunil Singh. No, one second. Subodh Saab, 1 second. Sunil Singh, the point is that Lalu Prasad Yadav has been convicted in Chara Ghotala, I think in 4 out of 5 cases by the same agency, the same CBI, cases dating back to 1995 and 1996. So the point is that to say that Lalu Yadav के खिलाफ अभी नए केस लेके आ रहे हैं because MGB 2.0 has been formed, that is far from the truth, Dr. Sunil Singh.
Let me correct
you. No, Sunil Singh. I am asking the question to Sunil Singh, please. Thank you, Professor. Thank you. Sunil Singh.
Alas, it should not have been linked to that.
Yes.
But these days, like it's pan-India phenomena that BJP